Alright, what is up, all you gamers out there? The name is Tech and Heat, and I decided to, for some reason, record this in my car because it kind of relates to it. Pretty much, I wanted to give you guys my quick little mod list for 2017. Everything on this list isn't exactly, set in stone, but this is pretty much what I hope to get done by the end of 2017 for this car. Now, a lot of stuff is going to be pretty much like performance mods. 2017 I plan it to be like more performance. Then 2018 I plan it to be more of the expensive like visuals, like the carbon fiber stuff. And then 2019 will be like rims, tires, and coilovers, the more high-end pricing. So pretty much the way how I did this list is all on prices. For 2017, like I said, it's going to be like mods. It's not going to be like turbos or stuff. It's going to be something like low-end bolt-on stuff that's like not going to be too complicated to install or anything. But it's just going to be little simple stuff. I'm hoping that by the end of all this, I at least gain like probably maybe 20-30 horsepower after all this. A lot of numbers I'm getting is from what's going on the site. By the way, I plan on getting all these mods from Road Race Motorsports, at least a lot of the performance mods. For those guys who have the Lancer Raliarts and are looking to mod their cars, I highly recommend going to them. They definitely have quite a good amount. They definitely know what they're doing. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, a quick little disclaimer. For those guys that do not know, I did just recently get a speeding ticket, so I have to first pay that off. So it kind of did push back a little bit of when I want to get these mods purchased. But hopefully things should still be working out. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, January, my first initial plan was to get the short ram intake and the Momo automatic shift knob. However, like I said, since I did get my ticket, I'm gonna have to postpone that, and what I might do instead is January is get my Megan Racing strut bar. Now, originally I wanted the Megan Racing strut bar to be February, and then get my, the short ram intake January. But, like I said, because of the ticket, I might just swap those around. And because since the strut bar isn't going to be much, the strut bar is just over $100 or something, I plan on that being the first mod for 2017, if all goes well. If it still goes well, then February, I hope for that to be the time I get my AEM short ram intake. Later on, when it gets closer to the time, I'll explain why I'm going short ram over cold air. But maybe as the time goes closer, I might actually just convert and just get the cold air instead, because I do know cold air is supposed to be better. After that, coming April, I'm going to skip March, because April's mod, which is going to be my birth month, I plan it to be the Road Race Motorsport timing box. Now, I don't have full knowledge on what it's supposed to do. I do know it's supposed to advance the ignition timing for the car, but as far as getting to full detail, sorry, that was my phone. As far as getting to full detail with it, there are plenty of channels you can go to that will explain what this means. But I plan on getting the Road Race Motorsport timing box. It's supposed to be extremely quick to install, which really excites me because it's a simple plug-in system, and it's supposed to gain you 8 horsepower, they claim. So that's gonna be pretty fun. I think it's gonna be quite an interesting installation video to do because of how easy it is. But yeah, if all goes well, that's definitely gonna be happening on the month of April. Might happen before my birthday, because my birthday is on the 27th, so right when April's about to end. But I might buy or at least get it in a few days before. Now, for the month of either June or July, I'm not fully sure yet, I want to get the Road Race Motorsport pulley. Before I even got this car, the pulley and stuff, some of these stuff wasn't even like on my mind. But because Road Race Motorsports has like a set list of mods that you can do to your car, when I looked into it, I just thought, you know, it seems easy enough for an install. I would have to probably get like an impact gun and stuff, but it looks nice. It looks easy. It will also add like about 8-ish horsepower. It seems like a lot of mods that they have, they'll give you around the 8-ish horsepower range. So that's why I'm hoping that by the end of 2017, I get at least like maybe 30 wheel horsepower. I think that'll be pretty lit. So yeah, either June or July, I'm not fully sure. I definitely want to get the pulley, even though since it is a cheap mod, I mean, cost-wise at least, it might be happening in June. But again, we don't know what's going to happen during the year, so this is all just my ideal plan if I just saved all my money for car parts only. Then come December, the reason why we're going to skip like such a big period is because the last mod is going to be finishing up my exhaust. So for those guys that do not know, I have currently installed the MagnaFlow catback exhaust, and what I plan to do like a full year from now is to actually finish up my exhaust by getting the Road Race Motorsports header / downpipe exhaust. Well, no, it's just straight up header and downpipe, and I think that'll be pretty lit. I would think that'll be a pretty good way to end off the year. If I do that, hopefully all that does work out. But the reason why that's also like my last mod for 2017 is because it's also going to be my most expensive mod. The header downpipe is going to cost me over $700. So that's going to be quite a lot of money that I have to save up toward that time. A lot of the other mods I just listed, my most expensive one is going to be like the timing box, and a lot of it, the reason why like the price is like so high is because it's also shipping. When I got my cat bag, it was like $100 shipping for it. So a lot of the prices that I have on here, I pretty much just increase it all up $100 just because I don't know how much shipping is actually going to be. So I just assumed it might all be around the same of $100. But yeah, like my most expensive one on here outside of the header downpipe is going to be the timing box, which me adding $100 shipping is going to be just under $500. But hopefully shipping isn't that much for all of these, and if that's the case, then I might be able to purchase these a lot sooner. If not, well, hopefully all just goes well. Again, this isn't all set in stone. I don't know what 2017 is going to bring to me, but if all does go well, and I do focus a lot on the car because I really want to get like more in depth with my current car, excuse me, yeah, hopefully all just goes well. Outside of that, I do have some other like little plans, but they're just not set on like dates. But I definitely want to get the universal like lip. This one I'm getting is like a all fit lip kit. It's pretty much one of those things where you just get like a simple universal lip, and it has like double-sided tape on it, and you pretty much just like stick it to like the bottom of your car, and it makes it look cool. I've seen a picture of it on a Raliart, but for some reason I just can't find it anymore. But I have seen a picture of a Raliart with a similar style lip, and I think it looks pretty freaking dope. So I think I'm gonna get that as well for my car, since the full price of it is gonna be like over $100 and stuff, and at the current state I don't have that money to just go and put out for it. I'm gonna start off with the front, and then I'll probably get the sides and the rear later, because I'm still a little iffy on whether or not I want to do it to my rear. But I have seen it done on the front, and it looks pretty nice. And I also have seen it done on the sides, and I think it's also pretty nice. But again, I just don't know how the rear would look. So, yeah. And if I don't like it, I can always just tear it off, or if anything, at least with the front, I don't plan on keeping this front bumper like for the rest of my life, because the front bumper is slightly damaged and stuff. So whenever I do get that replaced, if I liked the lip on it, I'll just get the lip again. If I don't like it, then I'll just leave it stock. So that's pretty much my plan for 2017. Again, it's not all set in stone, but this is more of a mental plan on if I were to save up all my money and just focus on buying car parts. Again, like, I haven't factored in, like, maybe I might purchase some video games during that time, or I might be going to some raves, because I do plan on going to Ultra, which luckily I've already purchased my ticket for that, so I don't have to factor that in yet. But there might be a lot of events I want to go to and stuff. So again, everything's not all set in stone, but this is just the current plan right now. So let me know what you guys feel in the comments down below. Maybe you guys have any suggestions on what I can be doing to my car. Again, 2017, I want it to be more of a mod, like performance mods, but nothing high-end like a turbo or a supercharger. Something that's more reasonable. Remember, I'm a college student that works a minimum wage job, so I can't exactly go out and spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on a mod for my car. So again, that's where I'm at right now. Hopefully all goes well, and until next time, this has been your boy Taking Heat, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Make the ground shake.